Alright guys and girls, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. First of all, make sure you got your pink gloves on or something pink to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's right, so we got our pink gloves on, ready to go. Alright guys, let's get right to it. Behind me, I got that 2006 Kia Sportage. I know a lot of you guys and girls have been wondering, what the heck happened to the Kia? On the last episode, part 3, we took it apart, found there was damage to the pistons. Done deal. Well, as you can see, it's still here. Why is that? Well, the explanation is coming up, and what are we doing? Coming up, on Astral Auto Repairs. This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, let's get right to it. This is not going to be a drawn-out series. I don't got time for that, and I know you guys don't have time for that. But first of all, let's call on our light here. We got a new light I got from Walmart for 15 bucks. Guys, check this out. This thing's got a little knob on it. Now this is 700 lumens, and I wanted to get it because well, I ain't gonna say why yet, but don't worry about it. This thing got a knob and a dial, and so when you cut it on, it's low, right? And you can turn this knob and adjust the brightness all the way up to 700 lumens, and that is cool. Then you turn it on to cut it off. And it's got a, now the one from Harbor Freight swivels right there. This one swivels up here. So you stick it up there and you can turn it and do whatever it is you need. Check that out. Price 15 bucks. So I'm going to put this thing to a test and see what's going on before I actually do a review on it. Let's get back to the engine. Alright guys, here it is. We're down to the block. Remember, we saw damage right where the piston's at, the front and the back pistons, right around the edge, right there. So pretty much, I could not take a chance and put this back together. I had to get a new engine or do something. Customer said, nope, I'm not gonna do it. So what we did, we bought it from them. We bought it from them, and this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna pull this engine out, and I am gonna attempt to rebuild it and put it back in and check it out. I would not do this for a customer because I can't take a chance in doing this and putting it back in and it don't work. Customer's gonna be out a bunch of money, and or I gotta figure some way of not charging them or something like that. So it's just not worth it. If the customer's not gonna put a rebuilt engine in, I can't do it. Now if they want a used engine, the customer could get one and we'll put it in, but the customer did not want to go that route, and I completely understand. So last time we left off, this is what I mean by the party line, guys. Look at this. This thing been sitting here for months. At least it felt that way. And I mean, there's leaves blowing around everything, but our party line is intact. So no matter what, when I pull this engine out and set it on the stand, we got everything in order the way it's supposed to go. Now, guys, according to Mitchell, this engine is supposed to be dropped from the bottom on the cradle along with the transmission. I'm not feeling that. I'm looking at two options here, guys, and let me know if you think I'm wrong on this. First of all, I noticed the radiator support is all that whatever you want to call that hard plastic, and it's going, and it's all the way across here. So this thing can actually unbolt with the headlights and whatever. Take everything out, front bumper, take it all off, radiator, condenser, pull everything out from the front. That was my one option I was thinking about. The second thing is, I was looking at back here with the wiper blades go and all that. And this right here is also that hard plastic. So I'm wondering, will this whole assembly right here come out? If that whole assembly right there comes out, along with this bar, of course, that comes out, I can pull this all out from right here on the top. those are my two options. Let me know what you think about that. And I'm giving you some, what you can see right inside here. It looks like it goes all the way in. It looks like it looks like this wall stops way back there. And if that's the case, I definitely have enough room to do that. I'm digging that. I like that idea also. But okay, back to what I was saying, guys. I know a lot of people out there are not going to be doing a job like this, so we're not going to go into detail like we do normal videos. Now once we get it out, I'm going to show you everything. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera, and man, we got a bunch of junk here. The first thing I'm going to do is go down here and remove this. Let's see if we get down here further. Okay, the starters. Is that the starter? What the heck? It was on the other side. There it is. Okay, our starter is down there, so I'm going to remove the starter. Take out the flywheel bolts, unbolt the transmission from with these bolts, like 17mm bolts, and it looks like that should be it, because the mounts are holding on to the transmission, so this transmission will stay right in there. And then we're just going to pick this thing right up out of here. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. You know what? Let's disconnect these bolts on the top. So then I'm going to jack it up, get it up on the jack stand, so then I can get everything else from the bottom. All right, guys, I'm going to do that, and then we'll be back. All right, guys, I took out the bolts, the 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I definitely still got 2 left. I like this light. Check this out, guys. It's hooked up right here. And then when I do, I can like swing this thing over to the side. That thing stays. I like that. So far I'm digging it. Alright, so now we look down here and there's a bolt right there. So we got one going this way, and on the other side we're going to have another one going that way. So I'm going to leave those in for now until I take out the starter and take out the converter bolts. So our next step is, let's take this. Look at that, look at that dim. I like that. Alright, shut it off. Hopefully this thing will last long. Alright, so what we're going to do now is let's jack this vehicle up, get it up on a some jack stands, and then we're going to go to the bottom. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, we got it jacked up. It got up on jack stands. Guys, I cannot stress enough how important it is to have some good jack stands up on the, and holding up this vehicle. Getting up under here, if this weight car falls down, it will crush and kill you. Not that it's gonna hurt you, it's gonna crush and kill you. Alright, so I'm up under here, and oh, there's like we got more bolts to take out, like 4 14mm bolts. We got our starter, and our starter looks like it's, let's switch view around to this way. Okay, there we go. We got one bolt right there, and then we got one up there. That one, why that one looks like a nut? Huh? Like it's a stud on the starter or something. Or, I don't know. But we're gonna get that out. But I did notice right here, like a little access panel. Am I, man? There we go. Looks like a little tab right there. Thing looks like that pops out. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, buddy. So I might be able to turn the engine and take the converter bolts out right there. And this is on what's called a converter bolt, and there's a flex plate behind there. So you know what, let's do that. Just that other 17mm bolt is in there somewhere, so I might get that out first. Leave that bolt last over there. Yeah. Alright, let's get these bolts out, get this converter bolts out, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I got most of the stuff on the bottom, but one of the bolts, one of the 17mm bolts, guys, you are not going to believe this. Guys, this has got to be one of the most stupidest things I have ever seen. Guys, you are not going to believe what I'm about to show you. Alright, we go over here. Now, you remember Okay, you got the starter out right here. And we got the 17 millimeter bolt right there going this way. So you know there's got to be one on the other side. Well, there is. But look at how they got this, guys. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. Look at that bolt. Look at where it's at. And can you imagine if the cylinder head was on this thing? And there's no, I think I'm falling off the ladder here. Hold on. Dang it. Okay. Go back up here. There's no way you can get anything in there but a wrench to take that out. And the bad part about this, guys, is that bolt's not going to come out. So I'm hoping to take this out as much by hand, and it comes out of the transmission and just hangs out in there. Or maybe it is enough to swivel up. I don't know. But that has got to suck. Alright, so let me see if we can get that out. And then I got to go back to the bottom and get the 4. I took the flex plate bolts out. There was these 4 right here. Took them out. And then we're just going to have these 4 right there. But I'm going to hook up the engine hoist and all before I take out the 1 bolt over here, 17 millimeter. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, I did run into a problem, and what I'm about to tell you guys, I mean, it's definitely unintentional, and I'm probably getting a lot of hate mail from Snap-on tool owners. Well, hey, I also Snap-on tools owners. And this is not the Snap-on, those are them Matco and all of them. All right, check this out, guys. This is the problem. Reach over here, and I got that bolt out as much as I can. And right now it's to a point I can't even turn it by hand no more. I can't even get it and turn it by hand. But the wrench now won't fit in there. It won't go in there no more. So what I did, and this is my Craftsman 17 millimeter wrench. So what I did was took a wrench. And I grinded it. I grinded the mess out that wrench. Look at that. Look how thin that wall is. Let's see one of you guys with a Snap-on wrench do that. Yeah, it was funny about this. You guys might say, well, Snap-on sells the whole set. Yeah, that whole set might cost you 200 something bucks. Well, I could go to Harbor Freight. This is a Syntec. This is not even Harbor Freight. This is an old wrench. I could go to Harbor Freight, get a set of wrenches for like 15 bucks, and do that to one of the wrenches. You know, so I'm gonna go over here. I haven't tried it yet. Dang it! Okay, let's see if we can get this thing to set up right. All right, guys, y'all can see. You can see that. All right, let's go in here and see this. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Let's see you guys top that one. Hey, you know why we say if we can't repair it, nobody can. Let's do it. That bolt gotta come. That bolt's gotta come out. There's no way you can buy these. You gotta buy these and that bolt. Unless they want you to separate this part of the transmission. Separate the part that goes to the back of the engine. They want you to take that out. Holy cow. You know, because it's 4-wheel drive. Ain't no way. But that's what it looks like. It looks like they want you to unbolt this section and then take it out. What about all the fluid and everything? Wouldn't that come out as well? That would suck. Is that what they want you to do? Oh, heck no. I'm gonna loosen this bolt up. This bolt's coming out of there. Forget that. Alright, let's try this out, guys. Alright, let me see if we can get this bolt out of there. Well, not out, but away from the transmission. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm looking at this and I think I celebrated too quick. Dang it. Because even if I got that out, go underneath here. And look how close the engine is, especially with an oil pan. It's going to hit right up against that four-wheel drive case. I don't have a choice. I am going to have to, and I hope this thing just slides off in the bolt. There's a series of 14mm bolts. 1 and 2 right here, and probably some on top. And I'm just going to have to sit here and disconnect this and take this out. Pop the axle out. Dang it. And everything. Boy, you lucky. You could just sit there and watch what I do. And when I come back in about 10 seconds, the thing's gonna be coming out. You guys are lucky. And also, this right here is in the way, so I might tie this up inside. Cause taking them bolts out right there, yeah, that ain't happening. That thing is just too rusty. I ain't touching that. Forget that. I'm gonna tie this up out of the way. All right, guys. When we come back, we should be taking this out. Be right back. Alright guys, I got the axle popped out. Now I'm gonna go up in there and take out that drive shaft. Is this worth it? Heck yeah, because it's a challenge. I never did it before. So let's get our tools up under there. Got the pan up under here ready, so when I separate those two, I'm gonna see if any fluid come out. I keep saying, I keep telling you guys too. I'm gonna gotta tie this up. Why haven't I tied it up yet? I have no idea. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. But all right, let's get that done. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I got the bolts, nuts and bolts out of the drive shaft here. And now what I'm gonna do is I marked it, so I can pretty much know where to put it back. All right, let's put that down there. That's out of the way. And let's get a pan over here. Let's try to get this axle out. I don't know if there's fluid gonna come out, but just in case. Yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, I took the axle out and I see fluid starting to come out of there. So this tells me this is gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a mess up under here. So I'm going to play it safe and disconnect my bottom bolts first and go to the top, and then I don't know what the heck I'm going to do, man. This sucks, man. Kia, what it? But I'm still at only DEFCON 1. So I'm still looking really good. So let me go up there and start taking those bolts out. And then we're going to see what happens when we try to separate this. Still haven't put that pipe up. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, silly me. Why go ahead and be messy and all? Well, why don't I just drain it out? So. Don't you hate when you gotta judge where the pan is and where this stuff gonna come out at? Yeah, there we go. That makes it a whole lot better. Alright, now we're gonna drain this out. I got 2 bolts at the bottom, one over here, one on the other side. Now I'm gonna go on top, take out the other bolts, how many it may be, and it doesn't look like it's too heavy, so I'm pretty sure I can just take it out by hand. Right? Okay. Alright, so let's take off the bolts, come back up under here, and take this thing out. Be right back. Alright guys, I got you an angle over here. I got the 4 bolts out. I wiggled it a little bit. but I have no idea how this is gonna go. If I get saturated with some fluid, I'm gonna be highly upset. Just in case. Dang, budging. Get all the bolts out. Yeah, it looks like it. Let me get a little screwdriver, a pry bar or something. It's walking. Problem is, turn it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What the deuce? Oh man, good thing I got the pan up under here, or that would have sucked. I thought I drained this stuff out, man. Oh wait a minute, this comes from the transmission. Son of a biscuit. Alright, let me. Come on. Yeah, good thing. Well, it's a good thing I exercise. Well, I've been kind of mad. Alright. Get our pan right there. Alright, guys. Let me take these gloves off. Alright, guys. There's our unit. That's cool. Just like it going there, splines. I think I'm gonna definitely change the seal in the other one. Okay, let that be draining out. And our 17mm bolt for the engine, it went right here. So it looks like you got to take this out to get the engine out. Who knew? I did do my exhaust system, tied it out to the side. So while this is draining and having a little fun here, I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. Let's go up here on the top. Try to reach in here, and there's our 17mm bolt. I know it's kind of dark, guys. I ain't feel like going to get the light. There it is. Alright, so now what we got holding this engine in is the one more 17 right here, and the 4 14mm bolts underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the chain, get everything ready. So we should be able to just pull this thing right out of here. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, we got our hoist hooked up. Got our chain hooked up. Got my big bill on that last bolt. Now what I'm going to do first here, let's put a little tension on that engine. Okay. Now let's go up under here and got our pan there. So still catching some of that fluid. Let's okay. Okay, that should be the last bolt on here. Alright. Alright. Right. Let's jack this up a little bit. That compressor look like it's gonna fall down. Let's pick this up and see what we got. Man, that ain't got no kind of weight to it. That's nothing. But let's tie this compressor up because it looks like it's going to drop down. I don't want it to hang on those hoses. And then we're going to set the camera up for the further back angle. we should be able to pull this out. Be right back. Alright guys, y'all got a good look at that, right? Okay. This is no way. This thing is going back in here with those heads on it. I'm definitely going to have to do something. I'm not sure what yet. Background sun is messing me up. There it is, guys. Hopefully I don't see no hole in the side of this thing. I don't want no surprises. Dang it, I hate surprises. Look at them stains right there. And something just melted down. Oh, he heated the mess out this thing. You know what? Let's oh, is that the cylinder walls that's messed up like that, or was this part of the piston that's messed up like that? Let's bring this back, lower it down, and take a better look at that. Maybe take a little sandpaper and see if that comes off, because if it don't, this block is done. Dang it. Alright, bear back. Alright guys, we got it up on the engine stand. And let me get a little light inside here. And let me try to take a look at that right there. What I'm going to see, I got me a little screwdriver. I'm going to see if that comes off. Yeah, there is pieces coming off, but I still don't know. Alright, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna get my surface disc and see, dang it, to see if that comes off. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, I got two things here. One, I got my little wire wheel brush here. I'm gonna see if I can take some of this out of there. Yep, that was part of the, whoops. So this goes to show you, I'm putting this light through the test, guys. Look at that, it came right out of there. Man, and there's pieces down in there, came off. Alright, there's a little bit more right over there. So let's get this light set back up again. And let's see if we can get that little piece off. Perfect. Alright, so why did I do this and what does this show me? What this shows me is, let me see if I can get it back up a little bit. We got some guy do some over here too. Now what this shows me is that all that stuff is part of the pistons. We're going to be changing the pistons anyway. But now what I can do is just hone instead of boring out the cylinders. And what's the difference between that? Honing is just cleaning up what's all the junk on the side and all that. They got these little stones that comes in like a 3 thing, and it's like spring action. It go bam, and you just clean it, and it cleans up the thing perfectly. It won't damage it, won't open up the hole or anything. That's honing. Boring is that if something's messed up in here, or if that was part of the wall, then boring would actually bore that out, make that whole cylinder bigger. Then I would have to get oversized pistons. But I can definitely stay with the standard size. I know this is standard size. It's only had 130-something thousand miles. So we are looking great here. The next thing I need to do, damn, this thing comes in. Hey, that's a big, that section, then this section right here. Dang it. That'll be fun. But, so that means, being that this comes in halves, yeah, okay, I can still bolt it up from there. Our next thing, guys, is to get this thing up on an engine stand. But before I get it on an engine stand, what I'm going to do here is remove the flex plate, because we are going to be taking the crank out of here. I'll get that off. And we're going to start our rebuild. Yeah, buddy. Wait a minute. Gotta do the sign. Yeah, buddy. Alright, guys, be right back. Alright guys and girls, there you have it. There's part 4. Yeah, this Kia 2006 Kia Sportage. Now it's going to be an engine rebuild. So what I'm going to do now is off camera, I'm going to put this thing on an engine stand, get ready to break this down. I might even start breaking this down already. And the next time on part 5, this thing is going to be already disassembled so you guys can see it. I'm going to have the pistons out and everything. I got to clean up a lot around here. We got to get this done. It is October, so winter is my favorite, so I really can get down in the winter. So I want to definitely get this together and get it ready to go in before it gets really cold out. I ain't digging that. Alright, if you have any comments or questions, be sure to put them in the comment section below, or you can email me direct to tim@astralautorepairs.com. It's been fun. Guys, girls, this is Timmy from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. I'm going to see you next time.